Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to jump in and do a read. This is going to be for the first half of January 2021, and I'm excited to be here and glad that you're here. Happy 2021. Hope you're doing great, having a prosperous new year, and definitely sending you lots of love and blessings. So let's jump into this. This is going to be a general read. If you are looking for a personal read that taps into your personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. All right. So we're going to pull a card just for you first before we get into the full love reading. And here it is. Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay. This is going to pertain to you and what you need to know most as it pertains to your love reading for these bi-weeklies. All right. My bi-weeklies focus more on love, and my monthlies focus on the what the universe wants you to know. And you'll see that at the end of this video. But here's what came into mind here. What came into play here is, what are my dominant emotions that run my life? So this is a really important question that wants to be answered, in terms of, where you're at, because again, love starts with you, right? So that's what's coming into play here. So this is about, how do you feel your day, Pisces? Is it through stress? Is it through joy? Is it through a fear, or is it through trust? These are things that this card wants to ask of you here, because this is saying is that we only have today, right? We only have like right now, this moment right now, right? And this is saying is that it's about the journey, right? There is no goal or destination that's actually going to bring us that particular feeling that we seek. And that's what comes into play here. So that's what's coming through here for me here. When we start, feeling our everyday with what we value most, then things really shift. We start attracting more and more of it. And this, my friend, is what leads to fulfillment. All right. So that's what's coming into play. So what we're going to do is to really focus on, how your emotions do play an important role, in terms of your love life and in terms of your situation or your quality of life overall. Right. So that's what's coming into play here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to really lean into what it is that you want to feel. And I want you to do that just for a quick little moment as you close your eyes and just kind of adjust, how you want to adjust your life, how you want to change how you do things in order to uphold, the values and make sure that your desires are matching your values, right? And then you get to what, obviously your expectations here. So what is it that you want to feel? Okay, so that's the number one thing, and that's going to be the biggest thing. And are you willing to let go of that belief, right? So that's what this card is asking of you. So I want you to think about what it is that you want to feel, okay? And check and see if you've been really focusing in on that, or if you've been focusing on the opposing type of emotion. So this wants to focus on how it is that you feel, and are you willing to go with this and maybe check in with yourself when you find yourself going the opposite way, to move in the direction that is more positive for you, that again matches your values and what it is that you want. So just go ahead and close your eyes for a quick moment. Focus on what it is that you want to feel. Ask your source, whatever that is for you, for guidance in this process. We're going to lift it up to source and allow source to help guide us, and in the moments of which we might wobble a little bit away from that. That's what we're going to do. So at the count of 3, I'm going to blow out the candle. We'll just lift it up, and we're going to try our best, and especially within 2021, because we've got the end of the year and the new year coming up, and the universe is kind of backing you up with that momentum too. So why not hold an intention in order to make that happen? So again, focus on what it is that you feel, lean into that, and let that be your dominant emotion of that of which you want to attract in another human being. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right, guys, and so it is. So we are done with that, all right? So this is about letting go of an old belief so you can have a new belief come into place, and then you can actually start feeling it. So that's really beautiful, guys. I'm going to just pull a quick little card to see what's going to help you in this process. anything that's going to help you moving forward. Yeah, making that change. All right. So we just did it. We made a change here. This is about, instead of, focusing on the adversity of things, there's, the struggle of things. Focus on the ease of things. Focus on the opportunity, right? That change can offer us, right? The opportunity that when we have a bump in the road to think, oh, things are always working out for me. And there is a reason why maybe perhaps a bump in the road or a struggle came about. It's because it's getting you stronger for your soul's purpose. All right. So that's what I feel coming through here. So that's what's going to help you. So we'll put this aside, right? Then what we're going to do is start with the main read. So let's go ahead and get into that. Let's go ahead and pull the cards. Where are you at right now, Pisces? Where are you at right now within this situation? Let's take a look at what that is for you. Wow, too many cards wanted to come out. So let's go ahead and get three cards in terms of where you're at right now. Okay, we've got two. Okay, let's see here. Wow. Okay, and we'll take this one here too. Okay. All right, guys. The bottom of the deck, we've got justice. All right. So this is about balancing the scales of things, right? And this is about, no longer, it's just about feeling it in your body. It's like, even if she's blindfolded, she knows when things are balanced because her body tells her that. And that's what I feel is the underlying emotion for your read. In terms of your love life, it's kind of like, looks like in this situation, whatever's brought you to my channel, is you're seeking some sort of balance and equilibrium. When I got here is I got the Devil card. I got the Eight of Swords, feeling isolated and imprisoned, in terms of some sort of obsession, attachment of some sort. And then I get the Seven of Wands. Sevens are all about having faith, about moving forward. But this is also about, kind of deception of some sort. Okay. Well, a little bit, because it's a little bit of, it's kind of talks about, how do I want to say this? It's like you're kind of keeping all the competition at bay, right? And you're standing at the door of your values, right? Of you're protecting yourself, right? So I really feel that for some reason, maybe something didn't work out within a relationship or in a situation, because this is about you feel some sort of attachment, some sort of bondage towards a person, place, or thing. Now, this could be a mindset. So then our intention started things off, to attract differently, right? And to do something different. And that's, I think, why we also got the change. It's time for a change. And like I said, you've got the wind at your back with this new year starting. So the energy is about co-creation. With the things that are happening right now on the earthly plane in terms of the time structure, even though that time is time is a earthly plane type thing, but that's what we do. So basically what I see here is I see the Devil card in terms of, some sort of bondage and attachment, and then you feel imprisoned to it. The Eight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type kind of feeling, or air kind of sign. But what this is saying is that you're kind of imprisoned in your thoughts, and you feel like you can't get out. But this is saying is that you can. Let's go ahead and clarify this Eight of Swords, okay? Let's clarify this Eight of Swords in this imprisoned card and see what wants to come out. Now, you might be taking on this energy. You might have, air in your chart, or you've got someone around you that it's, that's how you feel. The Devil is more of Capricorn type energy, right? And the Seven of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, all right? But let's take a look at this Eight of Swords. What wants to come out for this Eight of Swords? What's the most important for Pisces to be aware of in terms of what is this Eight of Swords, if we clarify that a little bit more? Here we go. Judgment. Okay, so there's going to be a decision that's going to be made here. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so I like seeing this because this just tells me that it's more about an opportunity for a decision to be made, right? We've got kind of the balancing of the scales a little bit of in terms of the bottom of the deck here, that Libra energy. But judgment is something's going to be made, that it's ruled by, it's kind of fire energy ruled by Pluto. But this is really talking about a judgment needs to be made, no longer being imprisoned anymore. And I think that's what about this change is all about. That's a major arcana card. You got two major arcana cards here. in terms of where you're at right now. The angels want to resurrect this situation, so a decision needs to be made. Anything else in judgment? What do we have here? Three of Cups. Okay, so this is about, friendship and community. So this is about communication, okay? This is about communication. You might be reaching out to your community or to friends in order to kind of help you out with this situation at hand. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So maybe you're reaching out to others that might be able to, help you within this situation in terms of making some sort of decision that you need to make. Anything else that wants to come through? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is to balance out. Talking about balance, well, there we go. The leveling of the scales here. You see right there. The sixes are all about a birthing of something new to balance the scales. So a decision had to be made, and you called upon your friends, and then are making some sort of decision in terms of balancing this out. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo type energy. It could be that you might be giving something. You might be receiving money from someone, or you might be giving it to someone in terms of balancing out the scales here, or in the relationship itself. Perhaps that's what I see coming through here. Anything else? In terms of this Six of Pentacles, anything more? The six is about pregnant of growth, a growth of something new this is about, surrendering to the situation, not having to control the situation, but surrendering to it and kind of going with the flow in the process. It's a 91 card that reduces to a 10, and 10s are endings, right? It comes to fruition, and it also reduces to a 1, which is a brand new beginning. Okay, so it does want you. What the important thing here is about definitely surrender. So it is about, it's a time to surrender to this attachment to a particular situation, or a preferred outcome, because it's your inability to let something go is impeding your success in this situation. Okay, so it's about letting it go. All right, it's doing that. So this is saying is that it blocks manifestation, and you struggle to attract what it is that you desire. So it wants you to surrender. You're being encouraged to just come detached from the situation and surrender the outcome up to the divine. Very much like we did with our intention, right? So maybe the intention was to feel better, to have a loving relationship, or to change your emotion around that. And it's the saying is a change is necessary to let that go, and just focus on achieve, that surrendering can be achieved by getting out of the way, and so that everything can unfold as it should. And that's what the kind of like the angels are doing. It's kind of like, listen, we're gonna have to come in and make a decision if you don't. And it's not that it's not your job to make things happen sometimes, and it's this right now here is about allowing something to happen. And when you surrender to the outcome, you surrender the outcome to the divine, guess what happens? There becomes this magical flow, okay? So you receive the best possible outcome when you surrender to the divine, and that's what I see what's happening. So there is a surrender that needs to take place in terms of the situation. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side, where they're at, and then we'll find out what your best way forward that you should do, or what you need to know most first. So this other person, we get the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So the High Priestess is all about intuition. They're using their intuition, a major arcana card here too, right? So yeah, that's what this talks about. It really talks about something's hidden, the moon, there's something sort of secret, some sort of mystery in this other person. Maybe they're very intuitive of some sort. Maybe there's some sort of mystery surrounding that person. But then I get the Five of Pentacles. Now, fives are about some sort of adversity, right? Some sort of challenge or conflict, right? And when it comes to the pentacles, this is about, poverty, insecurity, and worry. So this other person on this other side is kind of, going within and, trying to get guidance for themselves and to rid of this Five of Pentacles energy. Anything else that wants to come out after the Five of Pentacles here? Anything else? Two of Pentacles. This is about adaptability and having flexibility, all right? So this is about, when I get the Five of Pentacles, it's about letting that go and asking guidance from source, right? And being able to adapt, to a new way of doing something, okay? And be able to balance something out. So this person might be focusing on their stability and getting guidance, and it might be affecting their love life in some way. Tell me a little bit more about this Five of Pentacles here. Tell me a little bit more about Five of Pentacles. What is this? Five of Swords. Yeah, there's been some sort of conflict or tension or some sort of defeat that affected this person's stability and in terms of their finances, what I feel here. Or it could be in terms of a relationship or situation. There's been some sort of defeat and they're trying to get their balance back and in connecting with their source, for guidance in here. Anything more? Eight of Pentacles. So they're really engaged and focusing. Yeah, they're trying to get their stability back. The eights are about change, and this is about, engaging into some work, your schooling or whatever case, but focusing on getting the coin to get their balance back, right? So something wiped this person out for someone now. Guys, you're going to know what side you resonate with. I'm focusing on you here, but the other person on the other side. So feel free to reverse the messages. You may resonate with one side more than the other. But yeah, that's what seems to be coming through. Anything else in terms of this person? Yeah, they're focused on work right now to get their stability back. Yeah, so they can have domestic harmony. Yeah, this is about, having a happy home life, and this is about, having good communication with the heart, right? And the blue is the throat chakra, the green is the color of the heart chakra. And so this is a 46 card that reduces to a 10. Again, for this person too, a new beginning, an ending with a new beginning. Very similar to what you're going through, which is really interesting. Yeah. So domestic harmony just talks about maybe there's a troubled relationship or situation, or maybe a house guest or a roommate. But this could relate to problems of the house itself. But either way, this is about healing your relationships and your home, okay? Whatever that looks like. So your difficulties are being resolved, okay? And it's about getting domestic harmony is within your reach. So this wants to let you know you have happy, harmonious relationships and within your happy, harmonious home. That's what this wants you to really focus in on for the person on the other side. What do you need to know most about this other person, Pisces? What do you need to know most about this other person? Let's take a look. Wow, that they want to balance things out, and they want marriage, home, happy harmony is what I feel here. This is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is, two people coming together. It's the balancing of the scales. It is all about, stability. It is about home, happy home, harmony, and marriage even, okay? That's what's coming through Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then I get the Justice card. The Justice card came out again, but it popped out in here and having justice. That's what they want. They want the marriage and stability, okay? And that's what you need to know most about this other person is that's what they're looking for. They want the stability, and they want to feel the stability and feel the good vibes, of the sun, right? And the sun is at the bottom of the sword, and then they have the balancing of the scales here. Again, Libra energy. Is what I see here. What does this other person need to know about you the most? Or what is it that they want to know about you? What do they need to know the most about you? That they need to know most that you are disappointed within the relationship or situation, that there is, some sort of, you're kind of contemplating how you want to move forward in your next step, that you haven't quite made a decision. You're kind of in that hangman position on purpose. You're doing this just so you can get some different points of view and kind of, taking your time. Major Arcana card too, okay? So, yeah. It's maybe there's some sort of delays that you're in this, yeah, and you're focused, that you're the King of Pentacles. You're focused on, being a little bit more having authority, being a lot more disciplined and controlling within your life, okay? That's what they need to know most about you, is that you're getting back in control of your life. What is the best way for you to move forward? What is the best way for you to move forward, Pisces, in this situation? Let's take a look what that is. Yeah, wow. You might be really focused. You want love and you want to offer love. Now, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is kind of you here. You might be dealing with the Gemini, but this is, again, you want to come together and offer and come together equally. And when you're ready, I get the Knight of Cups. This is motion of moving forward, very romantic and very charming. I feel like you kind of want to do it when you're ready, when things get balanced a little bit. You kind of, and it's kind of like when you, when you're done, when you're kind of contemplating now, and it's kind of like, then at that point, then you're gonna make a decision. And I feel that there is love, that you could have two people coming together here with love, and someone coming in to offer love to you, because we get the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It could be you offering love to someone or someone offering love to you. But very interesting. Wow. Your best way forward is to communicate, that of which you feel, in terms of that. And that's what I see here. Anything else that wants to come out for you here? Anything else? Eight of Cups, which means that you might be walking away from something that you put a lot of investment into. So this is about walking away from maybe an old emotion, an old way of doing, of feeling, just like we talked about at the very beginning. It talked about, what are my dominant emotions that run my life? Maybe, again, those of you are taking that intention to heart and it's really coming into play. That's why this card came out, because you're walking away from old emotions that maybe weren't in your best interest in terms of what you want to accomplish moving forward, right? And that involves making some sort of change, right? So it could be, walking away because you get the balance that you need. It's kind of like, she's walking away into the light, and then I get an opportunity where someone's coming in and offering love, right? And two people coming together, right? And that's what I see here. And of course, a Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, you might be offering love to someone might be offering love to you. But that's what I see coming through here. And that's kind of like, what's the best way to move forward? Anything else in terms of the best way to move forward for you here? Let's see anything here. Apprehension. Yeah, it's kind of like you're getting out of the doubt and fear, and you're actually moving forward. You want to come together when you're done thinking about something. You want to come forward strongly, or this other person does. But I think right here, what you're in right now is some sort of apprehension mode. It's like you're at the very end of it because it's an 18 card. This is about getting rid of any sort of fear and doubt and moving that out of the way, right? So you can move forward. This other person, best way for them to move forward. We get the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands. So they're looking at nostalgia, how things were, and they're kind of focusing on how they want things to be now, okay? So this is as they were before, but as they want to move forward now and be a little bit more strategic and have greater foresight. Anything else? This is about winter's end. This talks about a rebirth. There is going a positive outcome. So the best way for them to move forward is to focus on a positive outcome. We get the card of winter's end. And it talks about rebirth and a positive outcome and regeneration, right? It's a regeneration from the past into the now, right? And so they want to make, things have changed now. And that's what this person is thinking. How does this person feel about you? Okay, I just want to kind of, for those of you, that are kind of wondering, how does this person feel about you? Well, this wants to come out. All I want is for you to listen to me with an open heart. They just want you to listen to them with an open heart. This is beautiful, okay? See, underneath everything that sometimes leads to like long explanations or arguments, this is saying there's one wish. This person just wants you to take in what's going on with themselves, without interest and without judgment. Of anything, and this it takes a fair amount of self-confidence and self-worth to be able to do. So this is what this person is asking. What about you? What about you on your side, Pisces? What is it that you want to say? Let's see what wants to come through. Note your comments below, guys, and definitely like and subscribe if this resonates with you too. I really appreciate it. You are precious, and you deserve to be treated that way. Right? So, wow, how interesting. They want you to listen to with an open heart, and you feel that they're precious and deserve to be treated that way. How beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And let's see, what else do I get? Right now, I do not need a lecture. I need your love. Wow. Okay, guys, that's what's coming out here. So, interesting. So I hope this resonates with some of you. Definitely note your comments below. I look forward to seeing you in the second half of, January already. And until then, namaste.